You're on upper sideband. Do you realize that?
Yeah, the Kilo 2, I missed your call. This is K8 Lima Juliet in Ohio. Yeah, K2H stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot from Kilo 8. It's Lima Juliet, like Learjon, lemon juice, so forth. Name is Bob. I'm located in the center of Ohio, not too far from the capital city of Columbus, Peter. So thank you for the contact, and thank you for what you're doing. K2 Hotel / SUF, I think I got that right, from Kilo 8 Lima Juliet. Thanks, 73. Yeah, it's Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo, spelled the same both ways. Not a whole lot. No, yes, I have worked a bunch of other K2Hs. I think you're the first one in SUF. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have that log in front of me right now. But anyway, I guess if I work somebody twice, that's not any damage, is it? Yeah, okay. Very good. Peter, thanks much, and have a great evening there. K2 Hotel / SUF from K8 Lima Juliet, 73.
Roger, Victor Alpha 7. Yeah, I didn't have my mic on. My apologies out there. Victor Alpha 7 again, come on back.
No, Echo Alpha 7. Echo Alpha 7, Juliet, X-Ray Hotel. EA7 Japan X-ray Honolulu, over.
Roger, thank you very, very much. Time out there for a second. Let me just make sure I got your call again right. Is it EA7JXH? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's correct, over.
Roger, thank you so much. I believe your name is Nick, and I think you're located in a nice town in Spain. Just correct me if I'm wrong, and certainly we're saluting all those heroes around the world that are on the front lines keeping us safe, Nick. So any comments you'd like to make, please let me know. I hope I have your name right. Give me the town you're in, and really appreciate the call. A nice 5 and 7. Alpha 7, Juliet X-Ray Hotel. This is Kilo 2 Heroes, Stroke, Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Over to you, Nick.
Yeah, okay. I'm located in the city of Malaga. And you've got the name correctly. It's Nick, and I haven't got your name. In fact, QRZ.com isn't UA6. So, according to my online facility. Anyway, nice to hear you. Back to you from EA. Your report, 5 and 8, thereabouts, up to 9 sometimes, down to a 7. K20/SUS, EA7JXH, over.
Roger, Nick. Thank you so much. EA7JXH. This is Kilo 2 Heroes, Stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Yeah, Nick, you'll be able to find our call on QRZ.com under the call of Kilo 2 Heroes, K2H. The appendages for each county wouldn't be shown. We have 62 counties in New York State, and I'm one of them in Suffolk County. And by the way, Nick, my name is Peter. My apologies. Papa Echo Tango Echo Romeo. And the location for me in Suffolk County is Long Island, New York, in the town of Northport, 45 miles east of New York City, Nick. Hope you got that, and really appreciate the contact. Over to you for a final, Nick, if you'd like. EA7JXH, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot.
Okay, Peter, yeah, I've got all that in the logbook now. So, that's great. And nice to work you, and stay safe. And a good DX from the A7JXH.
Roger, Nick. Thank you so much. A pleasure talking to someone in another country. Sounding very good. Solid 5 and 7, Nick. 73s. Enjoy the evening, and you be safe and be patient, and hopefully things will get better soon. QRZ, this is a special event station honoring those frontline workers. Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot listening. I believe there's a Mexico station calling. Go ahead. Roger, you know what? Let me move my beam. Let me move my my antenna more towards your direction. QRX, while I move the antenna. QRX. Okay, we're coming back around again. I have a rotatable dipole, so let's see how we're doing here. This is Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. I believe there's a mic station. A mic station, go ahead. Roger, boy, I'm not sure where you're located. Could you give me your call again? Barely have you. I don't think I did any better, so I may be in the wrong direction. Would you be so kind as to give me your call again? Go ahead. Is that starting with a Mexico India 6? Go ahead. No, you're not even. I can't even pull you out. It's amazing. I cannot hear you at all right now. I didn't do much better at all with the beam movement. Let's try one more time. Give me your call again, sir. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Let's try a little bit later, and maybe things will get better, but I can't pull the call out. Let's try later. My apologies. Maybe we'll try a little later. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. CQ calling, CQ calling, CQ calling, CQ. This is Special Event Station, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot, listening. There's a Mike Delta station. Go ahead. What is your location, sir? Go ahead. Okay, I see New York. Once again, a very weak station. I would love to hear you better. Give me your call again, sir. Go ahead. Okay, I think I've got that. Good enough for the log. Correct me if I'm wrong. November 8, Oscar Mike Delta. QSL? Say your call again. Go ahead. There's got to be a November what? No, what is your number? November question mark. Go ahead.
Number two.
Roger, thank you, help stations. My antenna is all over the place. We got to find the right spot. November 2, thank you, Oscar Mike Delta. November 2, Oscar Mike Delta. Thank you very, very much for the call. The name is Peter, Papa Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Over to you, sir. Right, Tom. Okay, I'm going to move the beam a little bit. Let's try a little bit better. Stand by. Let's see if we can work some other stations. Maybe we have a luck. Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot, QRZ.
November Tango 4 Kilo.
Roger, there you go. November Tango 4 Kilo. Thank you so much. Name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo, Peter, Long Island, New York. Over to you, sir, for your name and your state and any comments you make. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Peter. Name here is JC Juliet Charlie. I'm located just north of Orlando, Florida. We'll get you a good solid 5-9 here as well. Over.
Roger. Okay, I'm gonna move the beam back down a little bit to the south, and let's see how that works out, and maybe we'll be able to make some contact. Yep, you're a 5 and 7, and I'm off you a little bit, so we're gonna move the beam a little bit over there. Any comments you'd like to make on a special event station honoring those people working on the front lines? Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, appreciate them all being there because without it, we'd be in a hell of a mess. No question about it. You're about 10 over 9 now since you moved it.
Yeah, getting a little stronger, moving it down. And, Jim, I see that we made a contact on 20 meters on May 10th, so great to hear you once again. And you're right, we wouldn't know what to do without them, so we're so pleased that we're able to honor them. And the least that we can do here as a special event station will be here until the 31st. Jim, 73s, thanks again for the contact. Thanks so much for being patient with me while we move the antenna around. Hopefully we'll have a little better luck south. Thanks so much, Jim. 73s to you. Any finals? Up to you, sir.
Yeah, 73s. Thank you a lot for being here, and thanks for doing what you're doing. And have a good day, Peter. 73s.
Jim, thank you so much. You bet. 73s. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Heroes, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Roger, Alpha Echo 4 Alpha Golf. Thank you. Very good evening to you. Name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Your name, your state, and any comments you'd like to make. Over to you, sir.
Roger, Peter. The name here is Art, Alpha Romeo Tango out of Florida near Tampa. and I have quite a number of police and fire people that I've known, and they're all great people. Over.
You're absolutely right. The people that we have known, there's no doubt about it. They're dedicated. They go to work every single day, regardless of the newness of all this and the grief that they're going through and the risk they're putting themselves through. So thank you, Art, so much for making that comment. Thank you so much for joining us and saying thank you to those heroes fighting COVID-19. Really appreciate that. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes. My name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo, Suffolk County, Long Island, New York. That's why I'm using the stroke SUF. QRZ. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot.
K3 Hotel Victor Tango.
Hotel Victor Tango, thank you. Yeah, I have a Gulf 3 in there, but I'm way off him. Kilo 3 Hotel Victor Tango, a very good evening to you, sir. My name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Your name, your state, and any comments you'd like to make on what we're doing, thanking those heroes on the front lines. Over to you, sir.
Okay, K2 USF, K3 Hotel Victor Tango. Hello, Peter. Name here is Bob. Bravo, Oscar, Bravo, Bob. We're down here in Walkersville, Maryland, 50 miles north of Washington, D.C., and you got a booming signal coming here, about 20 over. Great signal, and we're running 600 watts with the Icon 7300 to an ALS 600 to a Buckmaster. So how's my signal up there in New York?
Oh, Bob, it's good. Strong, 10 over 9 signal. Really good audio. The 7300 never disappoints. I can tell you that. You know that as well. And the Buckmaster, great antenna system. Thanks so much, Bob. Any comments you'd like to make on the heroes that we're saluting till the 31st of May? Over to you, sir.
Okay, I'll say 73s, and I'm in the ex-Navy and retired. 73.
73s, Bob. Thanks for the service in the Navy. We had the Blue Angels flying over us, and that was very stirring. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. QRX. Okay, yeah, general portion of the band, yeah, why not? We're doing okay there, so we're going to go up to about 71, 76. How's that sound? Well, I'm going to move up to the general portion of the band. A number of folks I think that'd like to reach me. Let me do that. I'm going to go up to about 71, 76. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 2 Hotel. Okay, I'm now at 71,776. 71,776. How's that work for you? CQ calling, CQ calling, CQ all radio amateurs. This is special event station Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot listening. Is that Victor Alpha 3 Kilowatt Tango? Go ahead.
Victoria America 3 Japan Tango.
Okay, got you in the wrong country. All right, Victor Alpha 3 Japan Tango. Thank you, sir. You came up with the QSB to 5 and 7. Your name, sir, your location, any comments you'd like to have on our special event station. Over to you.
K2H, stroke SUF, Victor Alpha 3 Japan Tango. Actually, I've been trying to work as many of you fellas as possible, and I appreciate it. Thank you for your service. You're doing a great job, and one thing, we have children in the U.S., grandkids also, but I always end up with American stations saying every single time from the bottom of my heart, God bless America. 50 miles west of Buffalo on the Canadian side.
Jim, those are very, very stirring words, and this is why we're so pleased to put on this event. People like yourself who come on board. And certainly we've spoken with you on the 15th, Jim, and you always give stirring information to us. We really appreciate that. God bless you as well, and we certainly need divine intervention to help us get through this. 73s, Jim, over to you for a final. Can't thank you enough for your very kind words, and we certainly throw it your way, too. The same to you and your great country. We're great partners, and we're going to work out this together. Over to you, Jim, for a final.
K28, SQF, Victor Alpha 3.
Okay, you just give me your call. Let me know what your call is so I can call out to you when you're ready. 73s, thank you so much. This is Kilo 2 Hero, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. My name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo at the controls, listening for stations to say thank you.
Victor Echo 1, Papa Kilo.
November 3, Papa Kilo.
Roger, I think the station November 3, Papa Kilo. Stand by. Victor Echo 2, Papa Kilo. I hope I got the call right. The name is Peter, Long Island, New York. Your name, your location, and any comments you'd like to make. Over to you, sir.
The call sign is Victor Echo 1. Victor Echo 1, Papa Kilo. And, I've got a couple of brothers. One is a paramedic, and the other is an EMT officer here in Canada. So we're all too close to it. We're all too close to it for sure. The name here is Pat, Papa Alpha Tango, and I'm in Halifax.
Roger, thank you, Pat. Thank you so much for the correction on the call. Victor Echo 1, Papa Kilo. Thank you for such a nice call in Halifax. Yes, for a very small world and small country, and understand family as well as involved. So thank you so much for making contact with us and giving a shout-out to us. I really deeply appreciate that. There's a November 3, Papa Kilo something. Please come in with your call, sir.
November 3, Papa Kilo, George.
Roger, November 3, Papa Kilowatt George, Papa Kilowatt Golf. Do I have that right?
Negative, Peter, negative. November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet. Papa Kilo Juliet. Oh.
Right, Jim. Okay, finally we reached each other, Jim. Thank you so much. I'm glad I got over here to 40. Really appreciate you taking the time to make contact with us. Hooray! Hallelujah, Jim. Thank you so much for Meadville, Pennsylvania. So let me talk to me a little bit. Tell me how you're doing. How are things going there? And any comments you'd like to make on the folks that we're saluting. I really do appreciate your support on my Twitch channel. Anybody that doesn't know that, Twitch TV, I'm with my home call sign, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor, to follow along. Jim has been listening to us for quite a few days and making some wonderful comments, and I'm really glad we're finally on 40. Hey, 5 and 7, Jim. Hope I'm doing all right by you. N3 PKJ, Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Over to you, Jim.
Okay there, Peter. Well, you're 5'9" plus down here. Right at the moment, I'm actually running remote, and I just happened to get an email from Twitch to see that you're on and came over here. So, first off, thank you for the activation, and definitely thank you if you're on the downside of it. So,
Jim, we are absolutely. We're fighting our way out of it, and the word is fighting. This is a war, and we're putting all our troops on the front lines, coming up with therapies, vaccines, plasma therapies, you name it, anything to heal those that are currently sick and keep those that are well, keep them well. Jim, a pleasure. I'm glad I finally got down here to 40. Great to make contact with you. Thank you so much, and continuing supporting our Twitch stream. We really appreciate that, Jim. 73s to you. That was really great. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. There's a station ending in Quebec, please. Go ahead. Well, my antenna is not close to you, so the copy is a little weak, but I think I can pull you in where I'm at now. Golf Whiskey 6, with the rest of your call, sir, go ahead.
Roger. Golf Whiskey 6 in Lion Quebec, London, Quebec. And you are fantastic signal here, 5'9", and the name is Henry Smith. How copy now, CW6 Cherokee?
Okay, yeah, getting better, but the call I don't think I have right. Golf Whiskey 6, I have as Charles Lima, Quebec. Is that not right? Go ahead.
Negative. Lima, Quebec.
Okay. It's Golf Whiskey 6. Thanks for your patience. Kilo Lima, Quebec. Golf Whiskey 6, Kilo Lima, Quebec. The name is Jeff. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thanks calling from the beautiful country of Wales. How you doing, and how are things going? And any comments you'd like to have on what we're doing here, saluting those troops on the front lines. Over to you, sir.
Helping COVID patients every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. the entire country. Hands out cards and caps for them. So it's great what you're doing. I wish you all the best. Safe, and I'll try and speak again when all this is over.
Thank you so much. Well, we do hope things improve very rapidly, and thank you for taking the time to place the call. About 5 and 7 with QSB, Jeff, for the record. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hero, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot.
Whiskey 2, Oscar Tango.
There's a nice signal. Thank you, sir. Whiskey 2, Oscar Tango. Thank you so much, sir. Your name, your state, and any comments you'd like to have on what we're doing. Over to you, sir.
Hello, Peter. Name here is Marty, originally from Brooklyn, New York, now living in Cincinnati. I've been listening just a little bit while. I had a switch going also. And, my ex-wife is an RN for 20 years. We're married. It was a beautiful thing. They are beautiful people.
Thank you, Marty, very, very much, and thank you for the service in the family. I really do appreciate that. I wish conditions were a little bit better, but they're certainly up and down, and a lot of QSB on the signals, really, for sure. But 73s to you. Thanks so much for making contact with us. I really do appreciate that, and wish you the very, very best. Any final comments, Marty, that you'd like to have, and a shout out to those people that you left behind in Brooklyn. Thanks a lot, Marty. Any final comments? Over to you, sir.
They're all beautiful people, Peter. Very good. I wish them a lot of luck. I appreciate the work they do for all of us, in good times and bad. 7-3, Peter. K2H from W2OT Cincinnati. 7-3. Thanks a lot.
All right, Radio Cincinnati. Thank you so much, Jeff. Marty, thanks for making contact with us. QRZ. This is Kilo 2 Hero, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. The name is Peter at the controls. Pop Echo, Tango, Echo, Romeo. QRZ. There's a station, I believe, with X-ray in the call. Go ahead.
That's Victor Alpha 2, Yankee Zulu X-ray. Hello?
Roger, thank you so much. Victor Alpha 2, Yankee Zulu X-ray. Thank you. Very good evening to you, sir. Your name, your location, and perhaps any comments you'd like to make on those people that we're honoring this month of May. Over to you, sir.
Roger. First name is Sly. I spell Sierra Lima Yankee, and I'm from Quebec, Canada, and you're a good 30 over S9 for a signal report, and just check your QRZ page for comments. Over.
Roger, Sly. Thank you very much. Thank you for the signal report. You're doing well as well here in Long Island, New York. Thank you so much. Any final 73s at all, Sly? Any comments that you'd like to make on what we're doing, saluting those heroes on the front lines? Over to you, sir.
No, just the best of luck from up north here, okay? So best of luck, and 73, over.
Well, thank you so much. Luck is something we certainly do need, and certainly a lot of hope as well. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hero, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot.
India Romeo Oscar.
The India Romeo Oscar, please go ahead.
Roger. Pleased to meet you there, and I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada. My name is Garrett, Juliet Alpha Romeo Oscar Delta, and I must say our frontline workers in North America are doing an awesome job of trying to keep us safe. Over.
Roger, thank you. Would you please also give me your call? I don't have that yet. Go ahead.
Roger. Victor Alpha 1, India Romeo Oscar, over.
Thank you very much, Jared. Thank you. Victor Alpha 1, India Romeo Oscar. They are doing an incredible job. They go into work every day, despite all the horror stories that they get, all the sadness that they get. But things certainly, hopefully, are improving, and we can't thank those who came from other states, other countries to help us here, especially in New York when things were especially difficult. QRZ, thanks so much, Jared, 73s. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Hotel, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot.
Mexico 0, Japan Victoria Bravo.
Roger, thank you. I believe I have a Mexico 0, Japan Victor Bravo. Correct me if I'm wrong. Give me your name and location. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, Roger. The name is Jimmy, QTH Glasgow, Central Scotland, and your 59 cost absolutely booming. Have I got the call correct? Because there was some QR Mexico on the frequency. Kilo 2 Hotel / Sugar Uniform Foxtrot, Roger.
Roger, Jimmy. You have that 100% correct. Thank you so much. You're 10 over 9 here in Long Island, New York, Jimmy. Great signal. Thank you so much. Any comments that you'd like to make, really, on the heroes on the front lines that we're saluting? Over to you, Jimmy, for any finals.
QSL, well, my wife's on the front line. She looks after adults with special needs, and she's off to work tomorrow. Finishes tomorrow night, and then she's out again on Friday for into Saturday, a 25-hour shift. By the way, what's the name there?
Roger, Jimmy. Thank you very much, and our hopes and dreams that she certainly gets better. The name here is Peter, Jimmy. Papa Echo, Tango, Echo, Romeo, Peter. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Okay, Peter. Enjoy the pilot you've created, mate. And thanks for answering the call. 73s.
73s. Good luck. Be well. Be safe, certainly, Jimmy. And by all means, be patient. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes, Special Event Station, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot listening.
Kilowatt 9 radio, Mike.
That's the strongest signal so far this evening. Thank you, sir. Kilowatt 9 radio, Mike. Thank you very, very much for a great signal you're putting on the air. Your name, your state, any comments you'd like to make regarding what we're doing, saluting those heroes. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, very good, Peter. Yeah, you're very strong in here in Indiana, near Indianapolis. Name's Chuck, and I just want to I appreciate you bringing it on. Salute the heroes. I work for healthcare system here, and I try to salute everybody every day. Everybody, everybody from the first responders to the people working in the hospital, just keeping the lights on there and sweeping the floors there. Over.
You're absolutely right from top to bottom. When I get notes like this that I hear from other people, to the people I work with, to the people in the city, you guys are the real heroes to me because you didn't have a choice, he said, and you just kept showing up, doing your job, and I know it's hard. I could feel that on the first day. This is from an individual that actually came from Indiana to New York to help us out when we were really at ground zero, the most difficult time. So, Chuck, I want to thank him on behalf of that individual who helped us. Thank you so very, very much as well, and we do hope that we can get through this quickly. Over to you, Chuck, for any finals.
Oh, very good. Well, appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do it just seem like maybe menial tasks, but they're very important, for everybody else to be able to do their job. So, you need to salute a lot of people in society. Even the truck drivers that deliver the products, the healthcare products, the food and everything. So anyway, but I won't hold it. But thanks again, and it's nice to meet up with you. Beautiful signal here. Really great audio and like 30 over. So take care and God bless America here. K2H/SUF K9RM 73.
Oh, those are very thoughtful words there, Chuck, and very eloquently said. And yes, God bless you and your family as well. And you're absolutely right. There are times that we look at the immediate frontline workers, but the people that are in sanitation, the postal workers, the supermarket personnel, the technicians working on our cars, the people keeping our phone systems in place. Statistics have shown that they're more at risk than those people on the front lines because at times they're not as protected and they're taking more chances, and they have a greater chance of getting sicker than those people that are immediately in those ICU wards because those people in the ICU wards now have all the proper PPE equipment. And sometimes an individual that may be in a supermarket or a technician working on a infrastructure may not have all the right equipment. So we understand that, and we salute them very, very much, and hopefully we can get through this. Thanks so much, Chuck. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. And thank you for that signal report. And I take that as really a very big honor because your signal and your audio is phenomenal. So you know what you're talking about. QRZ, this is Peter at the controls, Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. There's a station with Papa in the call. Go ahead. I think there's a station with Florida Papa. Florida Papa, go ahead.
Okay, Whiskey 6, Washington 6, Whiskey 6, Florida Papa, over.
Right, do I have that right as Romeo Whiskey 6 Juliet Papa? I repeat, Romeo Whiskey 6 Juliet Papa. Do I have that right?
No, give it to you. Frequency Papa, Florida Papa, over. Florida Papa, QSL.
Oh, fine. I got you in the wrong country. Let me make sure I have that right. I don't think I have it right. Give me the call one more time again, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, call sign Whiskey 6, Florida Papa. Washington 6, Florida Papa, over.
Roger. Yeah, I have another carrier that's very close to my frequency, and it's buzzing loudly. Romeo Whiskey 6, Florida Papa. Romeo Whiskey 6, Florida Papa. I think I have it right finally. I think your name is Alex or Alexander, and I think you're in European Russia, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir, and thank you. Romeo Whiskey 6, Florida Papa, Kilo 2 Heroes. Over to you, sir.
Okay, QSL, good evening. 59, 59 plus. 59 plus, name Alex. QSL, over.
Oh, Alex, Roger. Yes, thank you for the signal 59 plus. You're also a 5 and 9, but unfortunately I have a lot of other sideband stations near me, so for that reason it's a little difficult copy. Alex, thank you very, very much for taking the time to reach us. That's pretty good today, considering my antenna is not very close to you. But 73s, be well, good luck, be safe there. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Standby stations, QRX. I think we have more DX stations, so I'm going to move my antenna north-south. QRX stations, QRX. Roger, I moved a little bit away. I moved a half a KC away from that carrier, and now my antenna is moving more towards the north-south, so let's see how we do. Standby station, standby.
Juliet.
Juliet, standby, please. This is Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Is there a Juliet online?
Victor Echo 3, Papa Yankee Juliet.
Roger, Victor Echo 3. I had to get my logbook online here. Victor Echo 3, Papa Yankee Juliet, I believe. Thank you so much. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your name and your location. Any comments? Over to you, sir.
Yeah, QSL, Peter, thanks for swinging the beam up my way. It's U59, almost 20 over here now. The handle is Jerry. It's Golf Echo Romeo Romeo Yankee Jerry. We're about 30 miles east of Toronto. And a big shout out to all the frontline workers. Also a shout out to all the broadcasters out there too, keeping us informed. I know a few of them there in New York in your great state have got sick there, and we appreciate all the information we get up this way. So shout out to all the broadcasters. Back to you, Jerry.
Well, thank you very much, Jerry. Really deeply appreciate that. And yes, shout out to the broadcasters and certainly all those frontline workers as well. They do a terrific job. My pleasure. Hopefully the beam will work a little bit better for some stations. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. There's a Victor Echo 9. Victor Echo 9, go ahead. Roger, yeah, a little bit of distortion on your signal. Maybe you're not on frequency. I'm on 7178.7. Victor Echo 9, Whiskey Romeo Sierra. Your name and your location, and maybe we could help that audio out a little bit. Over to you, sir.
Just a shout out to all the frontline workers, and thank you guys for putting on this special event to honor us all. Have a great night, stay safe, and stay well.
Roger, we hear the shout out, Will. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. 73s. QRX stations, QRX, I just want to work on one control here. QRX stations, I'll be back in a moment. QRX, Kilo 2 Hotel, QRX. Thank you, Station, for your patience. Thank you so much. This is Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. The Zulu Foxtrot, come in again, please. Roger, Roger. Romeo 3, Zulu Foxtrot. Thank you so very much, sir. Good evening to you or good morning to you. Your name and any comments that you might have. This is Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Over to you, sir. Roger, yes, thank you so much, sir. 5 and 7 into Long Island, New York. 5 and 7, Radio 3 Zulu Foxtrot, Kilo 2 Hero, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. QSL, QSL? 73s to you. Thank you so much. 73s, be well, be safe. Thank you. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Hero, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot.
Mike 0, Kilo, Victor, Kilo.
Roger, Mike, 0, Kilo, Victor, Kilo. Good evening, good morning to you, I suppose. Thank you so much. Nice signal, 5 and 9. My name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango, Echo Romeo. Your name, your location, any comments you'd like to have on what we're doing, basically saluting those heroes on the front lines. Over to you, sir.
Okay there, Peter. Well, a very good evening. My name is Kevin. Like Kilo Echo Victor India November. I appreciate the event you're putting on, and my wife's actually at hospital at the moment working, and that's why I'm playing radio this evening, Peter. So it's a real pleasure to work the station. From Kevin, Mike 0, Kilo, Victor Kilo in Yorkshire.
Thank you for your comments from Yorkshire. Thanks so much. I hope your wife is not looking at our stream right now to know you're playing while she's working. Would you be kind enough to share with me her first name? I'd like to give a shout out to your wife. Over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, she's actually an operator as well. Her name is Valerie. And so that's a real pleasure anyway. But really nice to work with Peter, and sounding good across in the UK. You've put in a good signal out, 59 plus, good.
Thank you, Kevin. An honor to hear that from you, and thank you so much for taking the time to making contact with the special event station. And certainly, Valerie, thank you also for your work as well as part of the frontline workers. You certainly are on that staff. And by the way, before we leave, that's a beautiful cat you have. We have two cats of our own, Oscar and Oliver. What is the name of that beautiful cat that you have sitting on top of your, it looks like a 7600 maybe. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, Peter, it's a Kenwood TS990, and the cat loves sitting on top of it. She's an old picture that I've changed the shack, Peter. She'll be tapping on the window. I'm Missy. We call her Top Cat because she's always on 160, good.
Top Cat on 160. Hello, Missy. You're in a beautiful look. You're really quite a looker. What a nice pose. And sorry, the 990. What an outstanding rig. It really looks fantastic. Space age. I know you're enjoying it. The audio is great. Hey, Kevin, thank you so much. Valerie as well. We're streaming live around the world on Twitch TV. If anybody would like to join Twitch TV with my home call, Whiskey 2 Juliet Victor, my pleasure. You certainly, I think, can enjoy it. There's extra activities on that as well. And you're seeing my band map as well. You're seeing me from the 6400. You're seeing my pan adapter. Kevin, a big pleasure from Grand Ole, England. Cheers and beers, Kevin. 73's over to you for your final. Mike 0, Kilo, Victor Kilo, Kilo 2 Hotel, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Cheers and beers to you for the final, Kevin.
Hey, Peter, it's a real pleasure and really nice to hear you. I'm glad I've stayed up, actually. You've made my day. All the best, and keep up the good work, and it's really nice what you're doing. From Yorkshire, Kevin, Mike 0, Kilo, Victor Kilo. Cheers and beers, Peter. We'll catch you again. Bye-bye.
I look forward to it. 73's, Kevin, absolutely. And you made certainly my day, and every time someone like you says thank you to those heroes on the front line, it certainly is transmitted out there. My streams are being packaged to those folks, and they hear us saying thank you. One nurse said each morning before she arrives at Jacobi Medical Center in the Bronx, she listens to gospel music and prays for the people of New York City. If you're not scared to be here, you're not human, she said. Fantastic words. Really moving, and that's why we're moving from station to station saying thank you. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot, listening. Roger, I think it's a November 2, November Foxtrot. Not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Over to you, sir.
Right on November Foxtrot. Thanks for the activation, and set 3.
73s to you, Don, from Wayne County. We thank very much the folks that are on Wayne County as one of the 62 counties in New York State on the special event station. So thank you so much for those folks helping us in Wayne County. By the way, right now we have a total of 19,000 and climbing, 19,000 contacts we've made since May 1st to very generous amateur radio operators like yourselves. Thank you so much, guys. Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot, QRZ.
November, Uniform Bravo.
I believe there's a Kilowatt Charlie. Kilowatt Charlie, go ahead.
Kilowatt Charlie 8, Yankee, Germany.
Roger, thank you. Yankee, Germany. Kilowatt Charlie, let me get my log here, right? Kilowatt Charlie 8, Yankee, Germany. A very good evening to you, sir. Your name, your location, your state, any comments you'd like to make on what we're doing saluting those frontline workers. Over to you, sir.
This is Kilowatt Charlie 8, Yankee, Germany. You're 5-9 here into Toledo, Ohio. My name is Scott, Sierra Charlie Ocean Tango, and absolutely appreciate what you guys are doing. My wife is a physician, so she's involved in the front lines herself, so absolutely think what you guys are doing is terrific work.
Oh, QSL, Scott, and when someone like yourself who has a family member that's on the front lines, that's very meaningful to us. Could you share her first name with us, Scott? Go ahead.
Sure, it's Ann, Alpha November.
Oh, that's one of my favorite names. My mother, may she rest in peace. Her name was Ann as well. She ended hers with an E. Real angel. And your wife, Ann, is an angel also. There are special event stations called Kilo 2 Angels, and we salute them very, very much. Please thank Ann for us. It's also being broadcast on Twitch TV, so clearly her name is emblazoned as part of our broadcast. Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you for taking the time, really, to speak with us. We spoke, there's a nurse that sent a message. She's 24 years old, and she was in the wrenching position of having to arrange final FaceTime between dying patients and their family members. Not just once, but 3 times in a single shift. 3 times in a shift. This young girl of 24 years old speaking to those people on the other side of the glass. Can't imagine how someone like this is thrown into the war like this and has to come back to work the next day. Incredible, Scott. Really is. Thank you so much for Ann for what she does. Over to you for any finals, Scott. Go ahead.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. And again, you guys have done absolutely terrific work out there. Hope you keep it up. And very much appreciated. This is Kilowatt Charlie.
Thank you so much, Scott. And again, thank you, Ann, for your service as a frontline worker. Thank you so much. 73's Kilo 2 Hotel, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Peter is the name. Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo, Suffolk County, Long Island, New York. Looking for calls, looking for thank yous. Go ahead, people. Roger, I do hear a Bravo Delta. Thanks for repeating that several times. It got through the babble. Bravo Delta, come in with your call, please. And thank you, Graham. Golf Zero November, Bravo Delta. Thank you so much. 5 and 7 signal here into Long Island, New York. Any comments that you'd like to make, Graham? Go ahead. Roger, Graham. Same thing here, 5 and 7. That's all you can do, Graham, is take it one day at a time. Make sure that we don't become a statistic by being too casual, going out there without our proper PPE equipment, and not become a certainly someone that the hospital system already overloaded has to handle us as well. Thanks, Graham. 73s. Thanks so much for taking the time to say thank you to those heroes on the front lines. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Alpha Bravo 3 Romeo Whiskey, I believe. Alpha Bravo 3 Romeo Whiskey. Please make sure your call is right and your name and your location. Any comments you'd like to make. Over to you, sir.
You got that correct. Alpha Bravo 3 Romeo Whiskey. Name is Brian. I'm in Frederick, Maryland. I want to thank you for what you're doing. My wife is a frontline nurse, and I appreciate you giving shouts out here. Back to you. It's JV, PRW.
Roger. Well, you know what I'm going to ask next. Please share with us her first name. Go ahead. Roger, a shout out to Gene. Gene, thank you so much. We're doing this for you, Gene. We're doing this for you, all the frontline workers, and we want to thank you very, very much for giving up of yourself. This is not something, Gene, that you signed on for. This is above and beyond, as they say, the call of duty, as we celebrated certainly some of the holidays in the recent weeks. Thank you, Gene, so much. And Brian, thank you so much for supporting her as well. We really appreciate you making contact with us and saying thank you. It's very, very meaningful to us, Brian. Over to you for any final comments. Go ahead, sir. '73s to you, sir. Thanks, Brian. '73s. QRZ. This is Kilo 2 Hero, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. The Golf Mike 7 station, go ahead. Roger, and the correct call is Golf Mike 7 Sierra, go ahead. Roger, Mike. Golf Mike 7, Bravo, November, Foxtrot. Thank you, Mike. I see that kitty cat is walking over the electronic equipment, getting its paws caught in some of the wires. That's what ours does as well. Thanks so much, Mike. Thanks for the contact in Scotland. Any comments that you'd like to make on what we're doing here? Basically saluting those frontline workers. Over to you, sir. Mike, my pleasure. Thank you so very much. We appreciate that, and we thank you for that so very, very much. 73s to you, sir. Not sure much longer I'll be able to hold it because the noise level is getting pretty high here. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hero, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. There's a station with Charlie Queen. Go ahead. Right, yeah, I've heard the Charlie Queen, and I think we got a Golf in front of it, but try it again if you don't mind. Give me your call again one more time. Go ahead, sir. Okay, stand by. I think it's, I'm going to raise the preamp. Stand by. QRX. Well, what they say, Terry, is persistence is the key to getting through when conditions are barely there. I believe, Terry, I have you finally. Oscar November 2, Charlie, Quebec. Oscar November 2, Charlie, Quebec. Terry, am I right on your call? This is Kilo 2 Hotel, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Roger, Terry, thank you so much from Belgium. I appreciate that. Clearly, my signal right now, the problem I have is I need a magnetic loop here because I have quite a bit of noise, and it's not really magnetic. It's not magnetic, really. What it really is atmospheric noise that I'm having. So I'm going to have to go QRT stations. Just too much noise on the band right now. So glad you're hearing me well, and we'll be back again. Hopefully less noisy. There are a lot of storms in the area. So I want to say thank you so very much, all stations, for being part of this very special event, saying thank you to all the frontline workers. And thank you, Terry, for being so persistent. This is Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot, going QRT for the evening and the morning. 73s, everybody. Thank you so much.